Hey Virgo, welcome to your quarterly reading for July, August, and September. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Now, I do need to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Astopia. This is what the app looks like. It is a fantastic app for helping you understand your birth chart, gain cosmic insight and cosmic wisdom to help you in your soul's growth and your soul's evolution. Can you tell that Mercury is also like almost retrograde? We're in its shadow period. You can gain all sorts of information regarding the transits up in the cosmos, how it's influencing you using the Astopia app. Here is the link to download it. Especially with Mercury retrograde, Uranus entering into Gemini. Okay, there's a lot of Jupiter in Cancer. There's so many transits, Saturn going retrograde, Neptune retrograding. This is exactly why I've sponsored up with Astopia, because pop in your data, your birth info on the app and find out how these transits are directly influencing or impacting you, okay? For the quarterlies, if you've never been here before, we pull out 3 cards for July, 3 for August, 3 for September. Then I get a bunch of oracles, and this message is really just meant to overarch with your weeklies and your monthlies so that you can gain the key themes and understand, okay, let me prep for what's coming in July, let me prep for what's coming in August, September, etc. We have the 8th house here showing up, which is the house of transformation, the Plutonian house of life's enigmas. This is investments, other people's money, inheritances, debts either owed to you or debts that you owe, property. This is deepest unrevealed wishes as well as desires. A lot of people say the occultism and esotericism is found within this house as well. Okay. What am I seeing? Virgo, listen, sweetheart, nothing changes if nothing changes. I know that as a Virgo, sometimes you guys get really particular on being critical, analytical, having, that list and doing things, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, putting it into the Excel sheets. A lot of my Virgo friends, I always joke around and I'm like, if there was ever a time where I needed help with an Excel sheet, I go to my Virgo friends because they know how to rock it with the Excel sheet, okay? It's like, I'm in awe. I'm like, wow, what a skill. It's like a thrill. However, even though you can love your Excel sheets, and I love you for loving your Excel sheets and your organization and your focus, the South Node currently in Virgo, which is happening in the cosmos right now, is asking you to let go of the criticism, the need for perfection, the need for everything to fit into some sort of constraint or, restriction, and flow, because the North Node is in Pisces. So we're being asked to flow. We're being asked to expand, to surrender, to let things be without needing to control. The 8th house here, especially when I look at your July card, 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, it's like you don't want to transform. Pero por qué? That would be my first question to you, but why? Why are you refusing this wonderful transformation that Source is giving you? It's like Source is offering you your dream life or your ideal life or this deep desire, this deep goal, this deep wish on a silver platter, and you feel like you can't obtain it, or you're not worthy of it, or it's too hard, or you're not sure which way to go, but it's like the airplane lights. Source is going this way. And you're like, but I don't know. This could be a situation, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to blind people. This could be a situation of the blind leading the blind. So I almost want to say, yeah, look, wow, I can't believe I just said that. 3 of Cups to the Devil. Who the heck are your friends? And do you need to get a better group of friends? The whole saying, the blind leading the blind, is not meant to be disrespectful to people who are blind. It's meant to say, if you have a friend or you surround yourself with people who don't have vision, with people who have small minds, with people who are unable to see beyond their own limitations, then that's all you're going to see too. I think I've shared this with you. I don't know why we got serious here, bro. I wanted to have a fun, playful reading with you, but whatever. Clearly we have discussions to have. So let's have them. I've shared this before with you guys, I'm pretty sure. When I first launched my YouTube and made the decision to do social media professionally, to launch my career on social media and leverage the social media landscape to support me in financial stability, financial freedom, and flexibility, the group of friends that I had, which was about 7 friends, they all broke up with me. It was like a mutual breakup. They were critical of me, and I was like, I don't need the criticism. They were judgy of me, and I was like, I don't need the judgment. They were unsupportive of me. I was going through a separation. I had just let go of a job. I had just broken up with somebody, like, you know, all this stuff. And like, it was like, and I was, and in my heart of hearts, even though it hurt me to have to break up with these friends, because some of these people I had known for a very, very, very long time, there was one thing that I was very clear on. And that one thing that I was very clear on is that these people were blinded or had blinders on and were unwilling to see beyond their own limitations. They were, it's like the people who didn't invest in Bitcoin. It's like the people who are still critical of Bitcoin. If you can, you know, the stupidest person in the room can have the master's degree, can have, you know, the highest level of education, but they are unwilling to think beyond the blinders. And I say that very boldly. Look at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Cups, the Devil. Your friends will either make you or break you. And I say this to my son all the darn time. And I really think that that's what this is here in July. A realization that you got to break up with your friends, but you don't want to. Because they keep you safe, complacent, comfortable. Because they stroke your ego. But they don't tell you where to buck up. And you need people on your side who are going to tell you to step up and be the damn leader because that's who you are. Can I get an amen? Called Soul, Gifts, and Training. It's time to step up. How many cards do you need? What's the sign for the sign? The Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Wands. Source is going, are you going to, how many years are going to pass for you to keep thinking short, you know, short, tiny steps instead of you thinking long-term vision, legacy? You know, I was having this discussion with my dad, right? My dad's near that retirement age, and he was like, I don't want to keep working anymore. But his partner is like hell-bent on working until her dying day for whatever reason. And my dad was telling me, he's like, how do I get her? Like, you know, we were having a serious conversation. By the way, my dad's a Virgo rising. I'm pretty convinced just because of the way he looks. But, you know, he was like, how do I like, I'm done. Like, I want to retire. Why doesn't she? Like, he couldn't understand why this person wanted to keep pushing forward when you get to that certain age. And that's just a fear of change. But Knight of Cups to 8 of Cups to 3 of, Knight of Pentacles, sorry, to 8 of Cups to 3 of Wands is you in August learning to embrace the change. So it's like July kind of all goes on the table, and it's finally in August where you start realizing, I got to lean in and transform. We're going to do love at the very end, okay? Fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You can either let fear be your Achilles, your kryptonite, or your superpower. It's going to be up to you, Virgo. Everything is fine. 6 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Like, come on, man. Even Swords. This deck has both the 10 of Swords and the everything is fine. Look at you being drama. Am I the drama? Yeah, you are. 6 of Wands, babe. Success, 8 of Pentacles. Put in that work. You're so much closer to success than you realize it, Virgo, but it's almost like, I don't know, bro. Like, we need to talk. I need to know what's going on. I love my Virgies, and I really wish that you guys, you know, if this is you right now, you leaned into the idea of letting go to make space. Even you got Priestess as your amulet. So it's like, this is from StarSea Jewels, by the way. We manufacture and hand make all the pieces here, right here, right here. Even this amulet right here, it's like, this amulet is screaming and saying, you know, tune into your intuition. I'm trying to show you the path. In love, you got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Oof. A relationship here that may have started. Let me just dive in here to the other cards. Oops, crap. Yeah. Some of you are breaking up. It makes sense, man. South Node in Virgo. Especially if you have like a Pisces rising. Four of Cups here, Ace of Cups. But yeah, a relationship that for a long time you put a lot of energy into here could be coming to its accumulation, Virgo. For others of you, there's a realization here of a dissatisfaction in the relationship, whether that means that you guys got to have more conversations, discussions, or maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend is trying to tell you, like, you need to go focus on your career, your success, stop letting your friends, you know, control your life. And that's angering you. Maybe you're like my dad. I don't know, bro. You know, where my dad's like, yo, I'm ready, right? Maybe you're ready, but your partner isn't. Whatever the dynamic here is, ultimately, the aces tell me that you are being gifted new opportunities. Are you going to take it, though? That's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. If you want to work with me in any capacity, download the Astopia app. It's all down here, okay? Here's this video to help you with manifesting your dream life. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.